Wfxg, Fox 54, News at 10 starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Cyria Sandlin. First on Fox tonight, a Columbia County mom fighting for protection of her 7-year-old son after she says several agencies have failed to step in to stop alleged abuse occurring at her ex-husband's house. Our Nick Lully is following the story and joins us now in the newsroom. Nick, what kind of abuse does the mom think is happening?
Well, Cyria, she says emotional, physical, and sexual abuse might be going on, and she wants to share her story. Now, we must warn you, some of the allegations here are disturbing, and we've hidden the mom's face and voice to protect her.
And there's no words to describe what it was like to have to force your child to go back to a situation that you know was unsafe for him.
On the verge of tears, this local mom explains the ordeals she's been through. We'll call her Veronica. She says her son, a second grader, is being abused while in the home of his father, her ex-husband, a law enforcement officer in our area.
We believe he's being sexually, physically, emotionally, mentally abused.
And Veronica has medical records, she says, backs up her claims. In these documents from Georgia Regents Medical Center, doctors say something is happening to her son that causes symptoms significant for post-traumatic stress disorder. Doctors also found evidence of trauma that Veronica believes to be evidence of sexual abuse. Veronica says those problems follow her son to school, where she says he creates disturbing drawings.
He is very violent with other children, as reported by his school. He is writing death threats to the students as of this past Friday.
According to Veronica, she's tried to make these claims in court, but they've fallen on deaf ears. A secretary for the Honorable Daniel Craig, the judge in her proceedings, says he won't comment on specific cases. And now Veronica is making a plea for any help she can get.
Why, in my son's case, that something is going to come down to something happening to one of these children when it could have been prevented this whole time.
Family advocacy groups say Veronica's case is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to problems with family court.
Reform's absolutely needed. We're working at the Capitol to educate legislators and to look at statutes and understand how we can help the courts ensure that evidence makes it onto the record.
Deb Beecham, the executive director of Atlanta-based My Advocate Center, says she is fighting for the rights of all parents. Beecham says Veronica's case is like a lot of others she has followed across the state, and now changes are needed.
To see that this child is restored to the parent seeking to protect him.
Beecham says she wants what all moms like Veronica want, what's best for the children.
This mother should not be cut off from her child. She should not be denied the ability to protect her child, especially not when the evidence exists and there's new evidence on this case.
Now, Veronica says the Department of Children and Family Services has also opened an active investigation, and their agency policy is not to comment on specific cases. Now, documents from police also show her ex-husband was under investigation for conduct unbecoming of a police officer for previous alleged incidents involving Veronica, but investigators say those claims are unfounded and the case is closed. Now, if you want to report a case of possible abuse or provide support for victims, we've gone ahead and posted a link on our website. Of course, we'll keep following this story for you and let you know what happens next. In the newsroom, Nick Lully, Wfxg, Fox 54.
Thank you, Nick.